Airbnb that my family stayed at this weekend because it's a really lovely place and I feel like the owners put a lot of care and thought into everything here. So I will just quickly go through and I might talk for some parts and just show for other parts because I don't know necessarily all the different products that are here. But we've got this toaster. I thought this toaster was cute, but it's a little too small. It doesn't really get larger pieces of bread. Uh, the coffee makers. This was great. This extra filtration was awesome. I don't know how they set that up, but that was great to just be able to have lots of fresh running water and leave it on as long as you needed. So the dishwasher pods we used, here's the dishwasher. This dishwasher was great. It's a Bosch and definitely nice clean dishes. I was happy with that. Hamilton Beach blender. This was cool. This was our kettle and you can dial in the exact temperature and then you just leave it and it'll cook to that exact temperature, so that's cool. There's the stove, which was a Smart Things. Show what's inside of there. I might circle back to the kitchen later and show off utensils and whatnot, but I want to start with the main things. So Samsung refrigerator. This was a good refrigerator. Plenty of room. There's my freezer down here. You can open those both up at the same time, which is nice. These chairs were great. They're comfy. I don't know what brand they are, but plenty of those. In here, this kind of entryway. We've got some folding chairs and folding tables and brooms and Swiffers and a TRX in case you want to get a workout, and a fire extinguisher, first aid kit. Let's check out some of the bedrooms. So this was like a extra living room area / extra bedroom. So they have a futon with a futon mattress and a projector screen and a projector. The kids were watching SpongeBob on this and they enjoyed it. So the brand of the projector, which looked good when it was on, is, I'll have to put it in the description. I'm not sure what it is. My favorite projectors are Dell, Samsung. Those are the brands that I've personally used. Throughout the house, you'll find these little space heaters as well. These are Amazon Basics. I definitely suspect a lot of the stuff here is Amazon products that are either Amazon products or just stuff that's sold on Amazon. Futon, a yoga mat, which you can just roll up this futon and do yoga in here. And this is for the projector. So it looks like this is the brand X Jimmy. So I hadn't heard of that, but it definitely worked well and the kids were able to enjoy their program. So looks like this. I'm not sure exactly what that is. It could be a charger. Could have something to do with Wi-Fi. This might be the Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's the Wi-Fi. Here we have one of these rocks that can turn it on and it would glow. It's cool. So coming out of here, we have like this kind of Virgin Mary beaded entryway. We'll go into some of the other bedrooms, but before that, I can show off something I did really like was the washer and dryer. One thing I really liked, you can't see it right now, but when this went, when I finished drying, the light stayed on. So when you're walking by it, it's just really obvious. probably for like an hour or more, that your laundry is ready to take out. So that was cool. So this is, but they're both LG. Um, Here's what little information I can see about them. So I thought they were great. And into the upstairs bathroom, there's a bidet here, which, I think they're on a septic tank up here. So they're trying to reduce the amount of stuff that they have to deal with and the amount of, clogged pipes and stuff like that. So I'm sure that was a decision they were really happy with. This bathtub right now, there's all the towels in it, but it's like a 2-person bathtub, which I really took a nice luxurious bath in last night. It was super great. And then they've got the kind of, you can take a shower from there, shower from here, or run the bath out of there. Let's see if this has a brand. I'm not sure if it does. Looks like it's a Sierra. High Sierra is the brand. All right, moving into the main bedroom here. This place had such great views. You can see we're just totally nestled in the forest with no visible neighbors or anything. So it was really peaceful and relaxing. There's a creek, which from the deck, and even if you open the windows in the bedrooms, you can hear the creek, and maybe I'll walk down there in a bit. So that's one of the bedrooms, and I don't know if there's anything noteworthy in these closets. Maybe it looks like we got ironing board and iron, and yeah, not much to look at in there. So let's go on to the next bedroom here. We've got a nice lamp and nice desk to work at, folding chair, nice bed. Again, we can check in the closet real quick, see if there's anything in there. This looks like just coat hangers. And then, these different racks they've mounted for shelving and hanging the coat hangers on. And again, great view outside. From here, you can really hear the creek. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's lovely. So that's the upstairs. Now we can make a trip downstairs, see what's down there. So to the right, there's a bedroom. I started to do the laundry here, so it's, the bed's been stripped, but they put up like this, Japanese mat up here so somebody can sleep in this nook. And there's some books and board games and whatnot. Just a nice touch. And then down here, there's like a little kid's nook. So if you have like a 5-year-old or something, they can hang out in there. And then a little twin mattress here. And got your LG monitor and a space heater here. Looks like that's a DeLonghi. I don't know that brand, but a lamp. And coming out into the downstairs has its own little living room with a little fireplace and an additional space heater. So here in Grass Valley, it's like 80 to 100 degrees in the summer, and then during the winter time, it's snowing and freezing cold. So hence all of these different heaters. And then up here, we've got this loft. So it's cool. It's like this room is like, it's like a little living room for the downstairs, but also it's got like a lofted, I don't know if that's quite a queen. It looks like it might just barely be a queen up there. And whatever we have up here, lamp, etc. And there's another bathroom down here. So again, I threw all the towels in because I'm about to check out here. But there's the bathroom down here. And then we'll see how well the Wi-Fi works if I go out on the deck. It might cut out. So if it does, I apologize. But we've got one of those fireplaces that you can sit around with your family and friends and enjoy some warm fire, which is probably great if you're using this place as a ski place. Another great thing if you're going skiing is that they've got this hot tub. So I hadn't yet gotten a chance to go in the hot tub, but maybe I can open it up and we can take a look. I did go in the sauna, which I'll show you in a second. Oh, yeah, that thing is hot and ready. So, got an outdoor sink here. So if you're, hanging out and eating down here and you need to wash your hands, that's cool. And this sauna, I went in for a 20-minute sauna yesterday, and it was great. So, flip on the lights here, open it up, and we just hit this button here, and everything turns on, and you just set your desired temperature. So I put it at 140. I don't know if that's too hot or not, but and then you can Bluetooth connect to the stereo system and adjust your music that way. There's like a little thing that you can choose between O3 and Ion here that you can press, and I'm already sweating in here. It's definitely cooking up really fast. So yeah, it gets up to temperature super fast. And so we can turn that off now and close this up and see what else there is to show you guys. I think first I'll just like sweep around, show you that there's we're in a bathtub and a lovely pool down here, and beyond that pool they've got solar, and just beyond that solar, maybe like another 50 yards or so, is a really lovely creek, which maybe at the very end of the video I'll try walking towards. They have this bistro lighting, which if I'd shown this to you at night, you'd see how lovely of a touch that is outside. And then if we're going up, there is a propane grill, which was great. We barbecued a lot for the family, so that was really great to have. So I still need to clean this off before I head up. But yeah, you just, you open up your gas like that, and there you go. Flames right up. You don't need like a starter or anything like that. And this particular grill is a char broil. So it did a great job. We got 10 pounds of tri-tip and a bunch of sausage, and family was well fed. So I think that kind of covers the main thing. So at this point we can just see how well the Wi-Fi does, and I can give you guys a little bit more of a complete overview. I could also show you, let's see if I have the keys in my pocket. I can show you where I stayed, because there were a lot of us here. So I brought my Sprinter van, and let's see if I can hop over this. So I just parked my Sprinter van right out front. There she is. So I slept great, because I have a really great mattress by Tuft and Needle. So my Sprinter van adventuring is just starting, but so I'm still in the process of building this. I've done a very minimal kind of thing, but one thing I did yesterday, because I got bitten by mosquitoes the night before, is I put up this net. So, the window's down and I'm getting fresh air through the van, which is great. And here's another look at the house from the front. So you can see it's just really out in nature. The stars last night were so lovely. And let's see what else I can show off in the van. So just there's the basics. Got the refrigerator back there, some shelving. I've got my Jackery which is for my power. So if I turn on the display and hit this button, that light should turn on in a second. So that was great. This is like my hand washing station. So this is filled with water, and I can just press this button and pour water out of here. Yeah, there's like an induction cooktop in there and various other stuff. I'll make a separate video to really show off the van, but that was great because we had so much family here that there really wasn't another bedroom, but it was so nice to be able to be here with my family and just be comfortable. You know, when I was ready to go to bed, head back in here and then wake up and join the party for, you know, food and good company. So let's see, up on the front, we've got a Ring doorbell and security camera and locked boxes to have a key for the cleaner and a key for guests. So all that's very cool. A gong. And so I think that covers the house. I think I'll do two things. I'll go through some of the just random items in the kitchen, which, you know, may be a little bit more boring for some people. And then at the very end, I'll walk down the creek. I'll probably lose reception down there, but it would be nice to show it to you guys. Be a nice ending if possible. So again, this video is for people maybe who have an Airbnb or are trying to accessorize their house. I just wanted to make this first of what I hope to be many live streams and just give inspiration and ideas from people who have put a lot of thought and care into what they have going on. So these are cool for your, you know, drinks, water, etc. Hamilton Beach, that's like a crock pot. And what else do we have in here? Lavoie humidifier, some pots and whatnot. This place has so much storage, so a lot of this is empty, but they really designed this in such a way that the kitchen is just full of storage without feeling small or cluttered. So this island is really cool. This island table area was really great for family gathering around this whole big table, but also being able to use it to prepare food and everything. So you'll have to forgive me not taking the time to identify different brands and stuff. I just wanted to kind of briefly show to, you know, if anybody wants to pause it on anything and say, oh, that's an idea. We need something like that. I'm not really sure what's missing in your life, but wanted to show off everything. But yeah, tons of storage. So this place was really great. My family really enjoyed staying here, and we'll definitely be giving them a 5-star review. Here's the hand soap. Maybe I can show off the different soaps that they had in the bathroom as well. But I'm most excited to take you guys on a nature walk to close this out, so maybe I'll just do that. Let's see if there's anything else left to show. All right, let's see if we can, we'll just do a little, for those of you just joining us, again, I was staying at this lovely Airbnb, decided to do a quick live stream to show off all the thought and care that the hosts put into this place, and maybe it can inspire others if they're working on accessorizing their own homes or their Airbnbs. Oh, cool. We've got more like board games, books. So I think this place is really designed to just be your home away from home and just give you everything you could possibly need, even if you are, you know, here for a short time or a long time. So this is kind of, I'm walking through stuff I've already shown you guys, but I realize there's a lot of people who've joined the live stream who haven't necessarily seen everything. So Anyways, I've promised the people who were early joiners that we're going to go down to the creek. Now, I also don't know if the Wi-Fi is going to hold up down there. Maybe it'll switch over to my cell network. I don't know if I have any bars, but fingers crossed, because it's really lovely. And I'll just kind of do a, there's the view of the back of the house. So it's 2 stories, and definitely we accommodated a lot of family. And I showed you my Sprinter van that I brought, and then also one of my brothers brought his truck that has a camper on the back. So we were able to host even, more people, and it was really great. There's our pool. Pool was really nice because it got hot. It got really hot, so it was great to dip into that pool. And here's the solar, which, hopefully a lot, it helps to keep this an even more green place. And oh, I can already hear that creek. So maybe this is a good time to say, if you are watching and you're interested in making videos for in-hand reviews, we are definitely recruiting. We recently hit the milestone of 3,000 videos and 2 million views on YouTube, and we're just super excited to keep growing. So I'm Ethan. I'm the owner of the company, and I'm buying content from people. So if you're interested, you can visit our website, and that's inhandreviews.com. And we have, okay, we're back. Looks like I cut out down. Too bad, because it's really lovely down there. But hopeful, California, and I guess can head back and wrap it up. But before it cut out, I was starting to mention that I am really, really looking for great people to join our wonderful team at In Hand Reviews who might be interested. This is like the pump house, so I think this pumps the water out of the creek, filters it, and sends it to the house. And then they've got a cool kayak on the side there. So yeah, we're looking for people who might be willing to make content for our channel. So if you or any of your friends, family, anybody you know is looking for a little bit of a side hustle, it's the easiest gig, and it really helps people. So it's just a matter of turning on your cell phone and talking about the products that you love. And this is the first time I've ever done this. I've thought about it before. I think I'm going to do a lot more of these, like maybe even at hotels. And I might, ask friends if I can hire them to let me do a review of their kitchen or bathrooms or whatnot. So I think it's a really good idea to get more than just a single product review, but kind of see how it nestles into the whole ecosystem of everything that we have going on. So one more trip into the house, and I'll wrap it up. I rarely show my face on in-hand reviews since it's all about holding things for you guys and showing them off. But this is me. I'm Ethan. I'm the owner of In-Hand Reviews, and it has been such a lovely journey. And I so appreciate all of the love and support of all the people who have watched our videos. It's just been an amazing journey. And I love our creators, and we are definitely looking for more of you guys. And we're also looking for ideas. So if there's anything you would like to see, just let us know. I think this is as good a time as any to sign off now, but I just want to thank from the bottom of my heart, from all of us at In Hand Reviews, thank you everyone who has watched our videos, subscribed to our videos. Even if you're brand new and this is the first video you've ever seen, welcome to the community. We at In Hand Reviews we have a couple of different missions. Like the first is, yeah, we have this world of AI, and we want to make sure that there are jobs for people that aren't getting taken by AI, and more importantly, the people who are watching the videos know, hey, this is not an AI, this is not a bot, this is a real person doing a real product review, giving their honest opinion, whether it's a great product or whether it's a terrible product. We're going to be honest with you and tell you the truth about our experience. So it's not about trying to just say everything is great. No, we tell the real deal. And so the other thing is, like, I do want to make a living, but I also care about the earth. So when we do talk about a product and say maybe like this product isn't so great, like part of the hope is that people are able to make educated decisions about their purchases so that we aren't, just dumping stuff into landfills and stuff. So anyways, it's been a really great journey, and it's been super fun to be a creative. I guess, I could sign off, but there's enough of you watching where I could just ramble on a little bit more. So I could just talk to you about the journey of being a creator on YouTube, etc. So like we're on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Amazon. Of course, all our videos live on Amazon. And it has been such a great journey. I can't say that it is the most lucrative thing I've ever done. It is nice because the income is a little bit evergreen. So even if you don't make a bunch of money all up front, you just keep making some money over time, year over year. So that's really cool. I am actually an actor who came from Hollywood, so the idea of residuals has always been really attractive to me. So it's nice to have this company that like does have some, residual income. Um, but basically, it's just really empowering to know that, like, hey, if you want to make content for the world, you don't need to go and audition. Like, I spent 14 years auditioning for every role in Hollywood, and my average, which I thought was really good, was 1 in 20. So I was booking 1 in 20 of my auditions and driving all over LA on the 405 and the 101, to get these jobs. And it's just really nice to just do this. Like, I wanted to make this video. I thought about it a little bit last night, and then today I just was like, okay, let's do it. So I hit the live button, and here we go. And people are enjoying the video, and I'm sure it's hopefully going to inspire somebody. And so it feels really, really good to create this content. So for all my creatives out there who are a little bit stuck and trying to figure out how to get started on their journey, my advice is, you know, maybe spend a little bit of time, like, one night, the night before, think a little bit about what it is that you want to say. So that way, sometimes people just draw a blank when they turn on the video. I've certainly done that. So that's, especially if you're live, that's probably not ideal. So you might want to think a little bit about what you want to say, respect your audience, and make sure that you have something somewhat prepared. But also, I think people really enjoy the live aspect and the fact that it's genuine and authentic instead of like super polished and rehearsed. So just turn that camera on, and just know this is advice that I've gotten from a lot of creators that I follow. Um, but your content will keep getting better as you make more and more of it. So the key is to just keep creating and creating and creating. And as you go, things will keep getting better. So I know this isn't really advice for people who are looking for things to buy and put in their homes. This is more for people who I'm hopefully recruiting to our team as creators, or just people out there who are looking for that little nudge. But you can do it. If you're out there, you can do it. I believe in you. You believe in yourself. You can make awesome content and put it everywhere, and it'll be something that will live on and on and on, and inspire people for many, many years to come. And I think it's just really, really important in this age of AI that we have as much content as we can that is not AI generated. Because I think AI generated content can be really cool. It can be awesome. It's just that that can't be the majority of what our kids are watching and what we're watching. Like, please no. Let us please like still have a human experience generated by real humans, both so that we can learn and grow from watching the human and enjoying and learning about the human experience, and also so that we can empower real live people to be on camera and make sure that they still have jobs too, because that is very important. So with that said, I'm Ethan Stone. I'm the owner of In Hand Reviews. It has been such a pleasure making this video with you guys. It's really kind of been fun watching, like the numbers up here and seeing, oh, people are actually watching this. This is so cool. We're kind of like doing this walkthrough together. So if you're just joining us, we did a walkthrough of the Airbnb I stayed at. It's my first time making a live video for the channel, and you can let me know in the comments how you think it went, but I really enjoyed it, and I plan on doing this more in the future for sure. So one of the things that I recently have been working on is the Sprinter van, which I already showed off in this video, but I'll just tell you, I plan to go on adventures in this van and maybe do reviews of places that I go. So like maybe I'll go to Grand Canyon and do a review of Grand Canyon. Not that it needs my validation, it's amazing, but like just to like expand the concept from in-hand reviews to just being products. It's like products are how we make our income with affiliate marketing, but I am more concerned at this point about growing a channel that people want to subscribe to and actually love. So I plan to do videos of museums and parks and just you name it, just like cool things in life. I was in Valencia, Spain recently, and I was in this museum of silks. And so on our channel, if you're interested, you can find that video where I'm just like showing off the whole museum of silks. And it was just a really, really beautiful experience. And I was so glad to share it. And so I feel like I'm rambling on, so it's hard to say goodbye, but I love you guys. And thank you for being a part of our journey. And if you ever want a job, please apply because we need you. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are on this planet. And peace and love, everyone. Bye.